I be uninterested so fast. Like, never mind. We better off as friends or something. Shout out to Cormac Tees for this. He's definitely a real one. Collective, dating somebody like you is no easy feat, right? And I feel like you even find yourself having difficulties with trying to, meet people who um, value the same things as you, and it's not because you're difficult, but you really definitely cultivated. You took the time to cultivate who you are and to figure out exactly what you desire and what you want. Like you are so specific on who you are, and you just know yourself in and out like that it gets very difficult to meet other people like that, right? And you have this clarity over your life where you see clearly. And this is why you get uninterested so fast with people, because you can see past the surface level, right? And a lot of people are just surface level and they don't go any deeper than that. So while you can connect with people on a surface level, and you start off great, once you try to get deeper and go to deeper levels, that's where that's where things get tricky. That's where, it gets difficult. That's where you guys, start to, you see your differences in people, and it's not like you're judging people. It's not like you think you're better than, but it's just you see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? You've done so much work and you've healed certain parts of you that, you know, some people might think you're damn near perfect. Like what, but it's not the case. You're not perfect at all, collective. And you know that. You know what I'm saying? You're so honest with yourself that sometimes it's hard to find other people who are so transparent and honest with themselves too. See, you're not out here trying to quote unquote impress people. You have nothing to prove. You are who you are. And a lot of other people have to feel like they prove themselves. They have to feel like they have to impress people. So, they do grandiose things or they put on masks or they try to be like something that they're not. And so you see through it, right? And it kind of turns you off, right? Like you're somebody who is very particular. You know what I'm saying? Like you need somebody to stimulate your mind before your body, right? You're somebody who needs that mental companionship before the physical companionship, right? Because if they can't keep your mind stimulated, then everything's going to fall apart, right? Like, and so you need somebody who is on your caliber where, they're just intellectually inclined like you. They're interested in, it gets hard. The dating pool nowadays is not so good. It's not at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in a world where casual relationships and casual sex rules the world, right? Convenient sex, convenient companionships, like people just get together to hook up and then they're in a relationship so fast and now they breaking up and now they're on to the next. It's like this instant quick pot relationship thing. And you done seen so many fake and phony relationships, so many people breaking up and claim that they were happy and they really weren't. You done seen people in relationships that they shouldn't have been in because that's not who they really are. They're not really interested. So, you have all of this experience and knowledge that, you just know too much and you see too much. And you're also someone who has, you're not going to settle. A lot of people find it hard and challenging to just keep, and they lose patience, right? Because they don't feel complete or whole within themselves. They feel empty. So they have to chase after feeling full from somebody. So they rush into relationships just to say they're in one, just to make them feel good or feel better. But you, collective, you are good on your own. So you can be patient. There's no rush or desperation with you, and so you really see people for who they are and vet them out. And once you realize that they're not for you, you move accordingly. You're not out here like that's not your goal. Your goal is to have a connectionship that and a partnership that can last a lifetime. And so you're willing to go the extra mile. You're willing to wait it out. You're willing to take the time to get to know people. You know, you have this patience about yourself because you are good on your own. Really, you're just looking for somebody who can add to you. You don't need anybody, right? So that's a game changer for you, collective. And this is why dating you is not easy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people feel like they have to overdo it or, you know, try to go so hard to impress you when all you just want is people to be themselves, right? Just be yourself. And we go from there. Like it don't even be that serious, right, collective? But you know, keep being difficult, you know, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be somebody that's easily accessible, easily all somebody got to do is just tell you what you want to hear and then boom, you're in bed with them. Or no, keep being difficult, keep having those standards and boundaries, because you know, you probably were in the past got into relationships that you ended up regretting, and you don't want to go back down those paths again. So that's why it's hard to date you, because you're willing to wait it out. You're not quick to just jump into something, you know. You know how to move on real fast. And then also people just aren't of interest to you because they don't have the same values as you, or they're just looking for a relationship just to say they feel important, or I don't know, their motives are different than yours. They have agendas you don't. So that's why it's just dating hard. Dating you is hard, but that's really a compliment, collective, because you're kind of unattainable, but you are to the right people, you know. And hey, you deserve everything and everybody that you want. So keep striving for the best. All right, collective. Is dating you difficult? Do people tell you that dating you is hard? Let me know down in the comments below, because you're not alone, okay? And there's nothing wrong with having standards. Nothing at all, okay? Listen, if this is your first time here on my channel and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. I would definitely love to have you a part of the tribe. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support my channel. I love you. Bye.